Hi guys. So I've decided. Well, I feel like I always say this. I've decided to do something and I change my mind later. But I'm going to be doing some readings in the morning and uploading them a little later. So today I'm doing this reading that I hadn't planned to do um, because normally I have several readings I've already done. I just need to do the video for. But this is a reading Wendy had requested, and something is happening on Twitter today. There's a lot of rumor, and I'm going to end up uploading this around lunchtime, I think, just because there's just a lot of rumor on Twitter today about some possible indictments coming out. So I remember the question from Wendy, and I thought I have to do this. This started last night, and this morning continued. So I don't know what's going to happen, um, but I just wanted to do a reading before all of this comes out, if it does come out. Okay, so basically, the rumors on Twitter are that there's going to be indictments coming today, either for Kushner or for many members of the Congress and senators. Okay, I read this one post from someone who had worked in either the CIA or like it's had some intelligence background or something like that, saying that they're saying that many senators are going to, and people in the House are going to be indicted. Okay. So again, this is all rumors. I have no idea if this is true or if this is wishful thinking. But if we notice how the amount of people retiring and the Republicans, it's a little strange. Okay. And the whole thing with Paul Ryan retiring out of nowhere, it's a little odd. Okay. So anyway, so okay, I can hold 1 second. Okay, I feel like I did not want to do this, but I kind of wanted to. I'm just gonna read this that I'm reading. Okay. This is how it goes down, people. Massive indictments go out, if not today, soon. Approximately 35 members of the House, approximately 12 senators. As far as I know, the only non Republican is Bernie Sanders. So consider this: 11 GOP senators arrested and removed, and then the Senate flips. I don't see. I feel like this is all. This is just internet stuff. Okay, internet rumor. I don't know this person, but I wanted to just mention this, and I should have. You know his name, if you look him up on Twitter, is Geo Kelly, GeoKelley. Okay. And anyway, so like I said, none of this is all rumor. Okay, but I wanted to share this if you're not already aware of this. And then the other thing that I read a lot on Twitter is that people are saying or wishing possibly that Jared Kushner goes today. Okay, we don't know. So anyway, so I just wanted to give you a background for the reading. Okay, it's not like I things just randomly come to my mind and I'm like, oh, I see, I hear this like voices or something. No, no, it's like I follow Twitter, I'm informed, and I read things. So I don't know if any of this is correct or anything, but I just wanted to give you a background on why suddenly I'm doing this reading, not just because someone asked, but because I feel like I hear a lot of buzz about this. Okay, so let's look at the cards and what the cards say. So right now, just looking at the cards. Um, oh, and I want to say something else before I go into detail. So how I did this reading is I did this line of 5 reading, which is traditional, and then I pulled out an extra card for timing. Okay, I'm sorry, for numbers. So we'll talk more about this. This is not something I do often, and I'm not super comfortable with the accuracy of this stuff. Okay, so but I just wanted to show you something. Like I really honestly don't believe that the whole thing with numbers is particularly precise. Not that I've like always counted on it or tried, But I just feel like that's just really kind of wild. All right. So, but I wanted to show you what I think, okay, and how to count things, okay. All right. So now let's look at the cards. So the cards to me right away, it says yes, there will be indictments, and let's just go over the cards from left to right. Position one, we have Three of Pentacles and the Sun. So it tells me there's a lot of work behind the scenes, groups working very hard to bring light into a situation. And then position two, justice and the public. So to bring light into the situation, to bring justice to the society, right, to the public at large. And that's a super great, like position three, and they do that by bringing an ending to the devil, like coffin and devil. I'm so sad. Can you imagine my lipstick? Okay, no. Oh my God, can you imagine President Trump? Something happens to him, I'll be so sad. Oh my God, such a great guy, right? So caring, so truthful. He cares so much about women and children and this country, right? He's always, whenever he gets a chance, he supports the law enforcement agencies. He supports the government at large, right? He supports everybody who works for the government. And it's all about meritocracy for President Trump, right? It's all about whoever is the best person for the job, not who is friends with him or who massages his ego, right? Okay, no, this is all irony. Anyway, so let's go back to position three. It's the devil. So the devil doesn't want to leave. Okay, it's like beware of the devil creatures that need to be removed, and then there's a coffin. All right, so removing the how do they get to what the position one and two suggested, which is to bring light into a subject and bring justice to the public, is by removing the illusions that were put into place. Okay, and then number four is a somebody or something that does not want to move on. They need to move on. And what is the move on? It's the reputation, the public position of who? The loyal people. Okay. And it's something that's gonna, to me, that signifies that suddenly there's gonna be a position five, a sudden energy that's going to affect the loyal people. Okay. Now it could be, why do I think those people? Because it could be no. Is it the good people that could say that's going to affect? I just feel like the dog card is the only people card in this spread, and it's very clear to me here. It's bringing light into a situation, bringing justice to the public, removing the illusions, and removing the reputation and ending the reputations of people who haven't wanted to leave. And this removal, this ending is going to affect loyal people. Okay, so that's what I get from this. Now let's look at how. I mean, I could get into more details. Okay, here, but I think it's super clear because if we do the mirroring technique, like 1 and 5, oops, 1 and 5, positions 1 and 5, bringing light into loyalists. Okay, positions 2 and 4, public, the reputation, the professional reputation of those people in the public eye, and then at the center an ending. So the ending is going to affect, this is really the core of the reading, and it's going to affect a lot of people. Now, okay, so that's, I don't think there's more to say to this. It's very clear. Now, the other important thing, like I said, how many? That's a very difficult question, and I don't think I'm going to give you an answer now, but I don't think this answer is reliable, and I don't think it should. This is not the precision in this case is not the point, I think, of Lenormand or tarot or all those things, because the way it tends to be precise is precision in the story, but the when, it's not math. You know what I mean? So I think this is why I think it's dangerous when people say, when exactly is this person going to leave? When is it? Like, I don't know. What I think, and when people several people leave comments and ask, oh, when is going to happen? You have to read, go back to some readings I've done in the past. Mostly the ones I did, the conversation of Putin and Trump. And there's another one about the timeline of Trump and timeline of the Mueller investigation. Okay, so I've mentioned that if you have to just watch the readings and even write down or make the assumptions that I've done. If you connect, all those things are connected together. I did say that something's going to happen in December. I remember this. At some point, it was like something turns on and off. So I don't know if obviously I don't know if it's going to happen, but it's possible that something could happen. Something significant still could happen this month. Okay, so that's from the other readings I've done. I'm not making I just want to repeat this because people are like, oh, you said like when or numerical things are not precise. So I don't think that it should be taken even though that's the thing that we really want to know the most, it's not what this is for necessarily. Okay, I don't think. You could say something soon or later, but like to say, oh, it's going to happen X day or how many or something, it's always going to be imprecise in my opinion. Okay, but anyway. So if you have questions about when those things happen, just like I said, go back to the readings I've done about the timeline for Trump and the timeline for the Mueller investigation, as well as the question about when if Obama would come back and what would happen to Hillary, because all of those are connected. They all have a somewhat, I don't want to say a similar theme, but they're just connected to. They give a certain timeline, a certain turn of events that I feel like they repeat themselves in some way. Okay, so just do the work, okay, for that. If you're interested in a precise time, understand what was said before and connect the dots from there. That's how I think about it, okay? And if anything, as far as timeline is concerned, I do believe that by the spring or in the spring, something very definite is going to. I really don't believe that by, let's say, June or July, we're going to have a government still in place. I really don't believe that. I really believe it's going to happen before the 2018 elections for senators, right? Or I forgot. So anyway, that's my thinking. Okay, so like I said, I don't want to talk about it any further because there's nothing else to say. Let me tell you how I came to the conclusion about the numbers. So two things. I pulled out one extra card here about the numbers because I wanted to know, and I thought, it's going to be a number below 10. So what I thought was like, I'm going to do the addition method, and then I'm going to pull out the extra card and look at the extra card. So you probably can't see this very closely. Let me zoom in here. If you can see, it's the birds. And the number here is, you see this little number here, the insert? There's a number here on top, which means the card in the Lenormand order. That's card number 12. But what I'm talking about is right here, okay? The number 7, one second, I have to pick up. The number 7, that's related to the playing cards. Okay, so it's the playing card insert here that is what determines the number. So that's one option. Okay, one possibility here is that there will be 7 indictments. Okay, just looking underneath. Now let me go back to here. Okay, no. All right. So going back here. All right. Now, what I've done, there's another method. What I've done is I have added the numbers, the playing card insert numbers at the bottom. You can see here the mouse I'm pointing at the bottom of every card. So zoom. I'm going to zoom here. 1 second. Okay. You could see here the sun has an ace. I would count it as a 1 because it's just based on the order of the cards here. Okay, so A1, A2, 3, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so 1, and then 8, 9, then 9, 18, and then 8, 26, plus, okay, here, plus 10, that's 36. So we get total number 36, okay? So it could either be 36, hold on, it's showing here, my files. Okay, so it could either be the number 36, or you could also add it in the numerology way, which is that it could be 8. Okay? Because I feel like, yeah, I don't know, because if I want it to be below 10, it could be between 7 and 8 or 36. So it's all over the place. You know what I mean? I think, like, in a way, it makes sense. 7 would be a decent number. It's like normal. 36 would be crazy, but then if you read the post that I mentioned early in the reading, it makes sense, right? If it's what that guy said, if it's true that it could be um, all those people in Congress, then it makes sense. It could definitely be 36. All right. So I don't know what's going to happen. I just wanted to show you that something will happen because it's being referred to here. But timing is just a very difficult subject. So I that's all I wanted to bring up. I think this reading is interesting, but it's not super. It's saying that there will be more indictments, right? But there's nothing here suggesting anything about timing. Okay, like there's no cards that say delay or super fast. I don't think. And then, like I said, there are many methods for counting the numbers. So if the question was about that, you can, like I said, you can count the card inserts as numbers and come to a conclusion. Okay, you can pull out extra cards. I just think it's very complicated. Okay, and I just give you the several options. I don't know, like I said, I don't feel comfortable making those kinds of, you know, assumptions. Okay, because it's just very complicated overall. And I think something's going to happen. There's a vibe in the air, I guess, but it's not clear how or when exactly. Okay, so I just want the one thing I'm pretty sure is that I really, in the depth of my heart, I really don't believe this government is gonna last. I'm trying to like think here. I really think like 3.5 months tops. That's if I close my eyes and think. If I have a feeling, I really don't think that it like much of it's gonna be, yeah, around for in 3.5 months. I really feel like when would that be? March, right? No, the end of March. Yeah, I really don't think that's gonna, much is gonna be around. Okay, I don't know. Like I said, this is obviously an intuitive assessment, but, and I could be wrong, but that's what I'm feeling. In a weird way, even though we saw the whole thing with net neutrality yesterday, and and all that, I really don't feel like, I feel a kind of a sort of tranquility in my mind and in my heart that it's over for them. Okay, it's just a matter of time. They're going to be removed, but it's not going to go on for much longer. All right. And the other thing is, I don't think, what was the other thing? Oh, yeah. No, I don't think they're going to be around for longer. And I don't think the whole thing with neutrality, I've read some articles that said, oh, it's over for that. No, it's not over. It's not over. It's, this is a kind of like a, this was an attempt. They won at this minor battle, but they're not going to win long term. Okay, so I'm pretty calm in a weird way. Okay, I'm pretty calm about everything, and that's it for now because I've just been talking a lot. So have a good day, and I'm not sure I'm going to do another video later on today. Okay, all right. Have a good day.